Well boys, it's official. Borderlands 3's Mayhem 2.0 will be hitting April 23rd, with Gearbox making it official in their newest post on the Borderlands website. Gearbox say, and I quote, "Mayhem mode unlocks when you finish the main Borderlands 3 story and gives you the option to crank up the game's difficulty, thereby increasing the experience points that you get for killing enemies and the quality of loot that they drop." With Borderlands 3's April 23rd Mayhem 2.0 update, Mayhem mode will now benefit from a number of improvements designed to offer a more varied, lasting and rewarding challenge. For starters, you'll no longer need to visit the pedestal on Sanctuary 3 to activate Mayhem mode or adjust your Mayhem level. The option will now be accessible via a new tab in the Echo Device menu, aka your inventory, so that you can access it at any time. It is important to remember that in multiplayer games, the Mayhem level is determined by the host, so whatever the host has, you will have as well, and it also says here when you matchmake for multiplayer, you'll be automatically matched with players who are a similar Mayhem level as you. Below this we have a picture of the new Big Head mode, which we know was teased in the Borderlands show. It looks really funny actually, it kind of looks like it suits the game. But continuing on with the post, Gearbox say there will be more than 25 all new modifiers that can be applied to your game, each rated as easy, medium, hard or very hard. Easy modifiers are largely helpful and include things like Big Kick Energy Big Kick Energy, which actually increases your weapon's damage but also increases their recoil and spread. There's also Galaxy Brain, aka Big Head mode, which dramatically increases the size of enemies' heads so that their crit shots are easier to land. That is going to be really funny. Venture into medium modifier territory and beyond, and things start to get more challenging. For example, the medium modifier Floor is Lava encourages you to keep moving at all times by forming a pool of damage dealing lava beneath your feet when you stand still. And the hard modifier Drone Ranger will spawn healing drones to accompany and assist enemies, and it says here we will let you discover the rest of the modifiers, including all of the very hard ones, for yourselves. Modifiers are selected at random, but the number of modifiers and difficulty ratings of those modifiers are always the same for each Mayhem level, as shown in the table below. Now, as we can see, if you now play on Mayhem 1, you will have one easy modifier. Mayhem 2, you will have one easy and one medium modifier. For those of you on Mayhem 3, you will get one easy and two medium modifiers. If you're on Mayhem 4, one easy and one hard modifier, so that they're kind of easing you into it. Mayhem 5 is one easy, one medium, one hard, and then Mayhem 6 is where things get kicked up a notch with one easy, two medium, and one hard. Number 7 is one easy, two hard, and then number 8 is one easy and one very hard, so the first of the very hard modifiers. Number 9 is one easy, one medium, one very hard, and then number 10 is one easy, one medium, one hard, one very hard. The quality of weapons dropped by enemies will improve as you work your way up through Mayhem levels. For example, a Cartsman submachine gun that drops in Mayhem level 2 will be more powerful than one that drops in Mayhem level 1, which of course we already know because this is literally OP levels. Given that enemies' health, shield and armor stats increase with each Mayhem level, the damage boost that you get from weapons in one Mayhem level will help you to prepare for the next. There's also 8 new legendary weapons that you can get from certain bosses only when playing on Mayhem level 6 or higher. The SANDHAWK is returning because I guess, and it's a legendary automatic sniper rifle this time that fires 9 bullets exactly the way the SANDHAWK did in Borderlands 2. I mean, wow, we'll talk about that in a second because I've got some things to say about that, but moving on. Gearbox say put your Vault Hunter build and combat skills to the ultimate test by climbing up the Mayhem mode ladder and trying to survive the madness of Mayhem level 10. So of course this is coming out on April 23rd, and I'm not entirely sure, but I do believe the Revenge of the Cartels will be launching at the same time. Now, there's a lot of craziness here to break down. First of all, this is literally OP levels, and I don't want to see, if I see one person in the comment section telling me, Epic, this is not OP level, you're gonna get banned. This is literally key for key, word for word, action for action. This is OP levels with modifiers and without having to run Digistruct Peak. Now, Gearbox do say that you need to work your way up to higher Mayhem levels. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know how you unlock these Mayhem levels. I don't know if you just have to clear something. I have no clue. Knowing me, I've probably missed out something very easy to spot, so if I did, then please let me know in the comment section down below. But here's my issue, Gearbox, and it's a small issue. I know you guys are going to say, oh, here's Epic complaining again, but here's the thing, Gearbox. This is OP levels, which is great. I actually was one of the people who kind of liked OP levels. I thought it added something for the players that wanted a little bit more a little bit more of a grind. So I'm fine with this. I love the idea of this. This has been done in numerous games before, and including Borderlands 2, and I don't know how we're somehow just gonna pretend like that wasn't a thing, because literally OP levels dictated endgame in BL2. So I'm gonna say this, I like this, I'm excited for this, I'm gonna play the hell out of this, but please, why are we acting like this is a new thing? Why don't you just call it OP levels 2 instead of Mayhem 2? I know that the whole gimmick of Borderlands is, you know, it's gonna be Mayhem and this and that, but like, this is OP levels. It's literally OP levels. But nonetheless, I'm extremely excited for this, and I cannot wait. I love the way they're breaking down the modifiers, and it's gonna be really exciting to jump in and see what this is like. Now on to the absolute madness, which is the SANDHAWK SMG returning as a sniper, because I guess snipers need a boost. I will say this, I don't think it was a bad idea. I am very, very excited. I also do not think that we needed the SANDHAWK back as an SMG. There are so many SMGs which are so overpowered right now. I personally feel like the Nighthawking is already dominating Dahl SMGs in the same way the SANDHAWK did in Borderlands 2. I would actually go as far as calling the Nighthawking a successor to the SANDHAWK, I guess. I hope no one beats me up over that. I do not think, and here's the thing, I do not think that the SANDHAWK needed to be a sniper. I think we got enough snipers in DLC 2 which saved sniper rifles, because we know they were lacking. We know they were lacking, and I don't think we needed another sniper. It didn't need to be a pistol, because 1, it wouldn't work, and 2, we've already got plenty of good pistols. And I definitely do not think that it should have been a shotgun, because we again have the lob and it would have been completely outshadowed. So, make this an assault rifle, right? Because I think, for 1, it would work better as a Dahl assault rifle. It would fit more into the way the SANDHAWK was in Borderlands 2. I also think overall you could get a better aesthetic with an assault rifle. And I also just don't see it working as a sniper rifle overall. Now, I'm not bashing it. I'm very excited for this. But in my opinion, it should have been an assault rifle. But nonetheless, it's really cool. And I'm not going to fault them for bringing it back. I definitely want to see this gun in BL3. However, I do have a big raging problem with this gun coming back. You've got Mayhem 2.0, you've got great endgame content right here, Gearbox. You are playing with dynamite right here, and the good kind of dynamite. If this explodes, it's going to be great for you. Tons of money, really great. My issue here, Gearbox, is that you didn't bring it back along with all of the new items that you're adding to the game. You didn't make them pearlescence. There's no new rarity here. Now, don't get me wrong, I totally understand that Gearbox said they're not bringing pearls back, and I still don't understand that, just like I don't understand the lack of raid bosses in this game. I must be the only one with common sense. But I feel like the perfect thing to complement this would have been pearlescence, right? You're bringing out basically OP levels, and I think a new rarity would have been great. It would have given other people who have maybe abandoned the game to get on and grind, because oh my god, there's a new rarity. Like, for example, you wouldn't eat just a plate of fries for your dinner, right? You'd ideally like a burger with them, or maybe a steak or some chicken, but you typically wouldn't just eat straight up potato for your dinner. And that's how I feel about Mayhem 2.0. Now, until I jump in and play it, I'm not sure, but there's one thing that I will not change my mind on, and that is that pearlescence need to return soon, because they had no business in being removed. But all in all, I am very excited for this event, and again, you can jump in April 23rd to play it, along with, I believe, the Revenge of the Cartels event. But with that being said, you guys, that's going to do it for this video. Give me your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you make of Mayhem 2.0, the SANDHAWK returning, and Revenge of the Cartels, I guess, launching too? Overall, like I said, I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are as well. Thank you for your support as always, thank you for watching the videos, and have a nice day.